We built a modern world that demands total peace to function, but total peace is disappearing.
War is always a human tragedy first, but long after the headlines fade, a silent secondary shockwave circles the globe, hitting people who are thousands of miles away from the front lines. We are living through a perfect storm. When a critical shipping lane in the Middle East is threatened, or a major agricultural hub in Eastern Europe goes dark, your rent, your groceries, and your retirement fund all take a hit. Today we are breaking down the hidden economic machinery of modern warfare and why global conflicts are making the entire world poorer. The modern world runs on oil and gas, and the logistics of moving that energy are incredibly fragile. Take the Strait of Hormuz or the Red Sea. These are the arteries of global trade. When geopolitical tensions spike, like the recent escalations we've seen, insurance premiums for cargo ships skyrocket. Sometimes, ships are forced to reroute entirely around the continent of Africa. This detour adds up to 2 weeks of travel time and burns over $1 million in extra fuel per trip. And who pays for that fuel? You do. This isn't just an inconvenience for shipping companies, it instantly drives up the cost of freight. Within days, crude oil prices spike, recently pushing past $90 a barrel on pure market fear. That price increase is immediately passed down to you. It makes manufacturing more expensive. It makes delivering goods more expensive. And it drives up the cost of the electricity powering the device you are watching this on right now. But it is not just energy, it is food. The lingering effects of the Russia-Ukraine war completely rewrote the global food supply chain. Together, those nations were the world's breadbasket, exporting massive percentages of the globe's wheat, corn, and sunflower oil. When those exports were disrupted, the price of basic staples hit record highs. But the hidden weapon in agricultural warfare is fertilizer. Global supply chains rely heavily on potash and nitrogen fertilizers from conflict zones. When farmers in South America, Africa, or Asia cannot afford fertilizer because of embargoes or trade route disruptions, crop yields drop worldwide. This creates a terrifying domino effect. Food scarcity leads to inflation, which historically leads to social unrest and even more political instability. The final dimension is the global financial system. When war triggers inflation through high energy and food costs, central banks panic. To tame that inflation, they raise interest rates. The era of cheap, fast, and easy might be over. The global economy is frantically trying to rewire itself, moving factories and changing trade routes. But as long as the missiles keep flying, the fragile web of global trade will continue to tear. For the average consumer, mortgages and credit cards become painfully expensive. But for developing nations, it is catastrophic. According to the UN's Global Crisis Response Group, over 1 billion people live in countries severely vulnerable to this exact financial squeeze. Many nations have to borrow money in US dollars. As interest rates rise and investors flee to safe haven assets, national debts become unpayable. We are seeing developing nations teetering on the edge of default simply because of conflicts happening on other continents. We live in a deeply interconnected global economy. There is no such thing as an isolated conflict anymore. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.